What is up, guys? And we are here today on day 3 of Conquest Festival 2023, and we are here again for another segment for Cosplay Spotlight. And we're here again with two more members from New Game Plus. And would you guys please introduce yourselves?
Hi, I'm Raia Allison, but I go more as Raia, and my social handles are Vive la Raia.
Hi, I'm Jin from Jinsei Cosplay and New Game Plus.
And how are you guys doing today for day 3 of the awaited pop culture convention for this year?
I'm so tired.
Me too!
Let's keep on going, make the best out of this con experience.
Yeah, there's nothing else to do but make your own fun, you know?
Before we start with the questions, can you share any memorable encounters with your fans for these 3 days of this festival here in the skies?
It's not much of our fans, but like a gathering of fans.
Yeah.
So together with Mira, Cole, Adi, we were part of the makeshift team.
Yeah, we were a makeshift team because last Friday, we actually escorted a VTuber. Their name is Yusan, or unnamed. And we took them around the convention, and then we met so many fans of them. And then we held a guerrilla meet and greet, and honestly, one of our best cosplay highlights for the past 3
Probably
days.
like we finished the highlights when the day started with day 1.
Yeah, nothing has beat day 1 for us so far. That was like prime moment for us.
Who are you cosplaying today?
I'm actually cosplaying Ishtola Rule from critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV.
And I'm cosplaying Yuffie Kisaragi from Final Fantasy VII.
Have you guys been cosplaying even before New Game Plus was formed?
Definitely, like 2013, that old.
For me, it was 2012. Back then, I was just like a regular convention goer. I went with my high school friends, age reveal, but I went with my high school friends and we were just like a barkada who went to a convention. I think it was Ozine Fest in Mega Mall, and we were like a whole group of Vocaloid, and specifically Matryoshka.
Yeah.
So it was pretty iconic. It was my first experience cosplaying, and then after that, it just went on for up until today.
Yeah.
Look, I'm here now.
Yeah, I think with mine, it was Toy-Con, and the way I would rate it, it was how old it was. It was like Toy-Con in Mega Mall, that old, and I was cosplaying from some obscure game called Warriors Orochi 2. I was dressed up as a girl called Himiko. That was my first cosplay ever because I also actually handmade all of that from scratch. Like, looking at it now, of course it's like super shoddily made. Like, you can see it fraying, you can see like the stitches really badly, but like, I am proud to say that my first cosplay was something handmade.
What made you pursue cosplaying?
So actually, I started out cosplaying, like I mentioned, my first convention was Toy-Con. The way that happened was actually, I had an online friend that I discovered was living in Manila. So we wanted to meet up, and then I was thought, hey, why don't we try cosplay at this convention? It never happened. I did meet my friend, but it never happened. But going to that convention for the first time, I was so enamored with like seeing older cosplayers. Like, I would see people dressing up as like my favorite characters. I think at that time I was really into Sengoku Basara. I was like, wow! And then that's when the black hole started. I just started looking for more cosplay pictures. I started looking for like, oh, okay, I kind of want to cosplay this, and it's doable, stuff like that. And eventually, here we are.
I discovered cosplaying through the internet, just like many other people. And there's a vague memory of me going to convention because my younger brother went to the convention with my mom. And then I went there too because I just finished like musical theater class or something. And then I saw people dressed up as my favorite characters. And then I realized I can do that too, probably.
Yeah.
With that, I had friends who were very supportive. Mga konsentidor silang lahat at that time. Salamat na lang. Yeah, that's when it all started. Just like supportive friends, supportive community. And like I felt so good, like my first time cosplaying, like having someone take your picture, having someone like compliment what you're doing, what you're wearing. It really boosted my confidence. So I think that was really what kept me going. And along the way, I just got more friends because I moved to like different fandoms, different interests, and then I met so many people, including people of New Game Plus. Yeah, it's just like a bunch of experiences that it makes you feel good, and having people who enjoy it as well are just.
Yeah, I would confidently say that I would not be the person I was today if I didn't start cosplaying. Just like what Jin said, it really helps boost your confidence. It makes you feel good about yourself, and it helps you find similar, like-minded people, like some really good lifelong friends, like New Game Plus. It's just like cosplaying has really helped me grow as a person.
It's really something that you can hear different stories like this on how a person started their cosplay journey.
Yeah.
It's really inspiring since you've already been cosplaying like more than a decade. It's really long, so you've been. That's a lot of characters already.
Now that you say it.
So, of all those years, who's your favorite character to cosplay, or someone you would like to cosplay again?
That's hard because as the years go by, the fandoms change.
Yeah.
So hard to pick just one. But I think if it's a cosplay again, a while back I cosplayed Junko Inoshima from Danganronpa. And then I was cleaning out my closet and I saw the remnants of the costume. And I was like, hey, I kind of want to do an upgraded version of this. Just like to see how much have I improved since then. So yeah, that's what I would really want to redo, like my Junko Inoshima cosplay.
If I had to do my number one revenge for myself, or my glow up era, if I would do that, is my first cosplay, which was Kazamina Ren's Matryoshka version. I would redo it because I'm so much better at wigs now. I'm so much better at makeup. I can sew.
Yeah.
So now I actually have skills to do it and not just makeshift it. I used to do this series on my Facebook page during my earlier years of cosplaying. So that was era 2011, 2012. I would redo all my old cosplays since I still own basically all of them.
Yeah.
I still have access to everything I own from way back. And just see how much I've progressed. In terms of redoing, I've already done them, but even my redone versions were about 2015. So I can redo them again if I want to.
Who is your dream cosplay?
That's a really loaded question.
Yeah.
I have 3 answers for this. I think something I could say that when I've peaked, I could say that I have enough confidence to pull this off. It's Fran from FF12. Just because ever since FF12 release, I've been in love with her character. I'm in love with the lore of FF12, and I really want to cosplay Fran. And I think when I do, that's not something I can just randomly pull together because it's not about the costume. It's about the confidence level. I can say I think I've truly peaked once I have enough confidence for that. Another one would be Yuko Ichihara from Holic, because she is my favorite character of all time. I'm a big clamp addict, so and Yuko Ichihara is favorite character of all time. And I'm always so insecure because she's so pretty and I don't think I can pull it off. But at this point, I'm just so in love with the clamp designs that I really want to push for it.
For me, I guess there are 2 because I cosplay mostly boys and then I cosplay girls sometimes. So if it's a girl, it's definitely a female character, Angewomon from Digimon.
Yeah.
And number 1 peak, I would be so perfect.
Peak confidence.
Peak confidence, peak everything if I were able to do
Actual ethereal.
Yes. And then if it's a male cosplay, I'm not really sure. I feel the only male cosplay that I dreamed about was, it's so embarrassing because Cholo cosplayed him already, Genesis.
Oh my god, yeah.
Chola is living the dream. But one day I will also,
Live the dream.
What are your future plans with New Game Plus?
Actually, me and Jin have an agenda because we're really into VTubers, mostly Nichi Sanji. So we're slowly trying to get the entirety of New Game Plus to cosplay somebody from Nichi Sanji. We've already been successful with Burr. So we're working our way up to that slowly. But we're also trying to plan a big Final Fantasy shoot because like obviously New Game Plus is our big Final Fantasy fans. So like you can see 7, you can see 14, you can see 13. So and we're trying to really plan. That's our next big project. Just like a full-blown Final Fantasy tribute.
Good luck with the VTuber thing since, as we all know, VTubers is a really deep rabbit hole.
Yeah.
And getting people into it is really difficult.
I mean, if we were successful with Burr, I think we can do it. I
Easy.
think so. Cholo's almost there.
I
Cholo's
see.
almost
So guys, keep on pressuring New Game Plus
Yeah.
to continue VTuber cosplays.
Yeah.
That's what we want to happen.
Yep.
Look forward to it, guys. And you heard it from Jin and from Raia. Anything you would like to promote? Future conventions you'd be attending or future projects that your audience could be looking forward to?
Actually, they don't even need to wait. We actually have our very first photo book.
Thank you, guys.
So, yeah, so we've worked really hard on this. Like, it's a 40-page photo book filled with all our cosplays. Like from Persona, from Tokyo Revengers, from Fire Emblem. It contains a lot of like behind the scenes stuff and our thought processes and like some more, patch notes about New Game Plus and all of its members. And so you can pre-order them at Gang and then we can ship out copies.
What will be your message to aspiring cosplayers?
A lot of people tend to think cosplay is very competitive. Sometimes it is, I'm not gonna lie. Cosplaying can be really harsh, but I think the best advice I can give is that think about the reason why you want to cosplay. Is it because you want to get clout, you want to get popular, or is this something you really want to do just like for fun? I think it helps if you know what you want from the hobby. That's how you grow. That's how you'll go through the path. Like it'll help you direct like what you really want to do with this hobby. Because let's lie, we both started that out like, yeah, this is fun. And then we never thought we'd be standing here doing an interview, like selling prints, like meeting so many people, like and having fans apparently. We didn't think that would happen, but here we are. But we're always talking about how, like, at the end of the day, we're not doing this for money. We're not doing this to be famous. We're just like, we're having fun with it. And I think that's sometimes a core thing people forget about. Like, everyone gets so caught up with trying to one-up each other or like, yeah, trying to be competitive or like, I'm not saying those are bad things, but like, I think you just really have to remember that what are you doing this for? Are you doing this for yourself or are you doing this for other people? It's just like I think, yeah, just be true to yourself.
For me, if you're a new cosplayer, I think the first thing you have to realize is that your first cosplay does not have to be perfect because it's always just going to get better and better as long as you're always willing to learn. Because when I started out, of course, I never looked this way, and then when I look back at my pictures and when I think about what I envisioned myself to look like, I'm getting closer to it by the day. So it's not something instant. If you have the skills to be like the best cosplayer on your first try, great for you, but not everyone has that. And not being perfect on your first go should not be something that would stop you from trying. So just have fun and don't pressure yourself too much to do the absolute perfect thing and be disappointed with yourself if you don't achieve that. Because at the end of the day, what's more important is that you just have fun and you did what you think is the best that you could do.
Lastly, message to your fans of New Game Plus.
So we have fans?
Of course.
Like, thank you for your continuous support. I can confidently say we would not be here without you guys. Like, it always astounds us, like, how much support you guys show, how much love you give us. Like, every time you just show up, like, say hello, that already means the world to us. Like, we don't expect you to buy prints, we don't expect you to, like, spend money on us, but you guys keep doing it. And I'm like,
Thank you.
it astounds me every time. Like, it's not something I'm gonna get used to. It's like, it's different to think about how there are people who actually look up to us when I'm just like some weirdo wearing outfits.
She's dressed as a cat.
Yeah. All I can say is like, thank you, and I hope you keep supporting us because that's all I can ask for.
What Raia said. What Raia said. But yeah, really, it's just like super thankful for all the support. Like even because we're a big group basically, and then not all fans of one member are fans of other members. But for example, like at the booth, we have like our menus out, our catalogs out, and you still take the time to look at my stuff when you don't even know who I am.
Yeah.
And you're just looking through, and even just looking at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, someone appreciated or noticed what I did. And it really like, oh, thank you so much. Like I can never thank people enough for just like this tiniest bit of support that they show online or in person for everyone here, even like just individually.
Yeah,
Thanks
like
so much.
You know, life is hard, and sometimes it's hard to keep going. But like the tiniest support really helps a lot in ways that more than you think. When you guys go to the booth and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't buy anything," don't apologize.
Yeah.
You're not obligated to. Your support is enough.
From us from Setsu-Ani, we really support you guys. And ever since I've done this interview with you from way back then on Cosmatsuri, interviewing you guys was always a blast. The energy you always give us makes my heart warm.
It's the coffee.
I know we're all coffee slaves.
No, thank you for taking the time to interview us. I know it's like really hectic and like there's so much factors in play, but thank you for taking the time to come here, setting up this interview. We really appreciate all the effort you've done also.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having us, for having this interview
Well,
always
thank you for
with
having
Mugen
us.
Class.
Yeah.
That will be it for this interview. So see you guys soon on next convention. And see you guys soon. That will be it for this interview with Mugen Class with Jin and Raia. So see you guys on the next convention. This is Setsu-Ani, capturing moments, delivering stories. See you soon, guys.
See you. Bye.